Hello you all, nice to be here again. It's been a while, but I'm back and I'm happy. Yay! Now I'm gonna show you how the summer looks like in the north of Finland. It's already the end of August and I don't know where the summer really went. It went so fast. But then again, here in the north the summer is actually really intense and really short. I thought this could be the farewell of summer. I even put a summer dress on. But I cheated a bit because I have a woolen sweater and woolen socks because it's getting a bit chilly, especially in the evening like now. The evenings are getting darker and we can see the stars and the night sky. It's just, I've missed it, I have to admit. Because during summer we don't have darkness at all because the sun shines all day long for many months, and actually it makes me miss the darkness. I saw the stars and the moon for the first time in many months just a few nights ago, and I think it was just magical. During this magical time of light and warmth and everything, we have these teeny tiny mosquitoes, and we have a lot of them. I thought we were over them, but I don't know if you can see, they are still here, and these are the tiniest ones, and they sting. It makes me like, I feel like my head is gonna explode because I can barely see them, but I can feel them everywhere, and it's so annoying. Sometimes I'm asked, am I okay with the mosquitoes when the time goes by? You know, many years goes by, but just that there are so many and they're everywhere and they actually hurt. So no, I'm not okay with them, and I don't think if I ever will be. There's mosquitoes even in the fridge. Oh my. Can you see that? Oh my. Also, one thing why the summer has gone by so fast is because we've been trying to find us a home, a house to buy. Actually, I've been house hunting here for the past 2 years, and it's so hard to find houses for sale here in the north of Finland because, first of all, there are not that many people living in here, so there are not houses in here. And secondly, people come here to visit and to travel, so there are a lot of cottages and cabins, but we don't want a cabin, we want a real house and a real home for many years to come. My dream has been for many years, actually as long as I can remember, to find an old wooden log house surrounded by nature and meadows filled with flowers and forests and lakes and just pure nature and silence. And that place isn't so hard to find here in Finland, but the old house actually is, because during the World War II, our enemy country, when they left this northern part of Finland, they sadly, and for some reason I don't understand, they burned down almost every village and house and everything that they could find. So there are not that many old houses here anymore. So it's super hard to find houses here and extremely hard to find old houses here. But I believe somewhere in me, I don't know, is it naive or something, but I truly believe that we will find the place that I'm dreaming of. We've been trying to find the house by driving through every village that we know in here and even further away, and just checking the houses that we see and then calling the owners if they are willing to sell us their houses.
Oh my love, you're such a fragile thing, I know. And with the winter comes the ice, the snow, but I'm here to hold. And oh my love, don't worry about the cold just yet. The trees haven't started to shed. Just feel the summer sun as it warms our bed. And oh my love, the seasons come and they go, but I hope you know.
So far, nothing has turned up. I have a strong belief that it will, and for some reason I know that it's actually close. That's been actually quite hard, trying to find a home every time when we get close, because few times we've been really close. In my mind, I move myself in that house already, and I already imagine how life would be there. But then, one after another, we've had to be disappointed, and the owner has said that they won't sell or something else turned up, and it's actually really hard. I didn't understand it at first because I thought that, well, nothing bad happened and we didn't move and nothing happened, but it's actually mentally really hard in a way to have that dream already there and see that in a physical way, see the house and see the surroundings and imagine the life, and then have it taken away. And what do we do when we have struggles and face disappointments? We go out in the nature. We've had this habit that every time we go house hunting, afterwards we go to a trip or a hike in the fells or in the forest and just let the nature comfort us. In nature we have all the space and all the time and everything we need to go through difficult emotions or difficult times, because it never doubts. it never questions, are they worthy, or are they really that big that they should be, felt so strong? It never asks that. It just is there, and it's so comforting, and I feel it every time I go out there. And that is one of the biggest reasons I live here, because I feel things quite strong, and I need time and space to go through them, and here I have that. I have that all right when I open my front door. A big part of my summer here in the north is always picking berries and all sorts of stuff that I can eat from a forest. There are so many berries in the forests that we can pick and preserve for winter, and they're just free food for us. I think we often forget how well we have here in Finland, because we have this every man's right, which means we can pick berries and mushrooms and flowers from anybody's forest, government's forest or someone who owns the forest, and we don't have to ask for permission because it doesn't harm the nature, and we can pick as much as we want, as many times as we want, and it's just free, pure food from the nature, and it is such a privilege to have that. It's also a very Finnish thing to go picking up berries in the summer, but also it's very essential for us in the winter, because we cannot grow food here in winter time, and of course we have fruits and vegetables in the stores, but they come from far away and they're not that good always. Where they grow, they're picked when they are raw. So when they come here, they are ripe, but they haven't really seen the sun, or they don't have the vitamins that much. So the berries are really essential for us during the winter time to have the vitamins and everything we need. Most of the berries that we pick, we preserve in the freezer for winter, because every morning we eat oat porridge. It's also a Finnish thing to eat oat porridge, and we put frozen blueberries on it, and it's just I could eat that every day, as many times as possible. It is so good. And the fact that the berries, I know where they came from. I picked them with my own hands and I put them in my own freezer, and they're right there. So that's just, it makes me so happy. I feel like some kind of ancient Stone Age woman wakes in me when I can pick berries and preserve them. This was quite good.
Se kävi siinä.
Tämä oli tämmönen suomalainen.
This was quite good. Tämä oli aika hyvä. Voin mennä tänne.
No niin, uusi yritys. So, this was quite good for just a few hours. We got, this is 10 liters. Papu, anna mä puhun. And here's few liters here. So, and we were in the forest about, I don't know, 3 hours. But anyways, this was quite good. Alkaa olla vähän väsynyttä touhua.
This was quite good.
On one of our trips, when we were picking berries, we drove by this ancient sacred place of the Sami people. Neither of us belong to that Sami culture, but since we live in the area here in the north, it's interesting, and there are many things that we could all learn from, because they have been living here for centuries only in nature, and they haven't need anything else. And that kind of sacred place, like a sacred stone, is called seita. Traditionally, people have given gifts to that seita stone, and they have wished from the spirits to give them good fortune in hunting or fishing or for the next year. So we also went and gave this stone that I picked from when we were in Norway. So I wanted to give it to this seita place and at the same time wish for good berry luck. It has been told that in Finnish history we don't have so much of like anything concrete. We don't have things and stuff like in Egypt they have treasures and pyramids and everything. We don't. And the reason is that our history is in nature. You know, this is our history, and we've always lived in here, and we haven't needed anything else. I think that's just so beautiful and so amazing that I'm living in my country's history right now, and it's still here. I'm really losing the light now, and actually it's getting a bit chilly here. I think the summer has really passed, even though I have my summer dress. But anyway, it's been so fun to talk to you and show you what summer is like here in the north of Finland. And the reason that I do these videos and why I talk to you and why I show this, it's just I find everything in here in the north, in Finland, in my own country. I find it so amazing and so beautiful, and that at times I feel so privileged to be able to live here. I just want you to see this nature and this emptiness, and so I hope that you get even a teeny tiny piece of this. I don't want to be the only one having the privilege to be here and to go through all this, so that's why I want you to be here with me. I think it's a wrap for this time, and I hope to see you really soon. It's gonna be fall the next time that I do a video, but anyways, I will be back sending you all the love and everything good that I can share to you through this lens. So, okay, me and the millions of mosquitoes are gonna go home right now. So, see you next time. Bye bye.